Greetings and salutations, and welcome back once again to the Battle of Zorndorf. I am your host as always. Now, without further ado, let us see what has happened. Nothing good. Enfilading me. I'm hoping, although it's going to be rather tough at this point, that the Russians break. This is going to hurt. Yeah, there they go. Cossacks continue to rout. So, Grenade. Okay, they all routed at this point. Makes sense. Unfortunately, they ran straight through my cavalry. Still, von Rauter is in a position to at least rally. If he can, anyway. Let's kick it off with the artillery again. 12-pounder. So I just try and blow big chunky holes in the Russian line. £12-pounder. And then we will go hit you. Blast them. And then blast them again. Alrighty. All in all, over here, the Dragoons are to do Dragoony stuff. These boys will withdraw. Overrun the guns. Oof, that hurt. The gendarmerie. That should... I think that would actually be very, very... pull back. And pour it into them. And then we bring up the reserves of that brigade, which is under Manteuffel, under Manteuffel, von Karlnitz. These troops from von Karlnitz. First, let's do these boys and get them. And get them out of the way. Bülow. Duke of Brunswick, the Brunswick-Bavon Regiment. We'll do that. We'll come back to the cavalry over here in a minute. The von Plattenbergs. They are not going to charge there. Von Seidlitz. Let's do it. Ow. That should cause a fair bit of chaos. And then these boys of Seidlitz. I did not mean to move them quite that far. They'll go there. Do I move Bülow up? You will stay back. You're of no use to me now. There's not enough of you left. The Leopold Regiment. Useless. Prince von Prussian. Yeah, these boys are just completely... the Prince von Brunswick units are just useless at this point. So we will focus we'll look to try and break they'll have to fall back and turn. Let's try and focus all effort on breaking them. Advance. And then you'll open fire there, leaving that small gap for the guns. Prince Forgade, Vanguard Lens will go there. Now, my cavalry, for the most part, are in not exactly a useful spot, but they can be made to do so. Made to be useful. The Markgraf Frederick Cuirassiers and the Prince von Prussians. I could charge my hussar at his cavalry, at his hussar, in an effort to try and break him. But I don't think I will. Instead, the hussar, what is it? 7 squadrons? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I swear that was an 8 squadron unit, but hey ho. Let us get Prince Moritz. Let's get Moritz to Moritz is everywhere he needs to be. You're everywhere you need to be. Get Moritz there. Von Bieberstein. The Plattenbergs. Von Bieberstein will go down there. And then the reserve dragoon, the Scholema dragoons, will basically shift behind the gun line. Range of 2. What's the losses like at the moment? I've lost 8,800, 2 leaders, a supply, and then 14 guns. To the Russians, what's that? 9,798? About 9,800, 25 guns, and 3 leaders. Leader-wise, who have we lost? We lost Scholema and von Bredau captured. He lost Sievers killed, Bogrov captured, and Fast wounded. So let's move the various light cavalries, I think. Let's shift Malanchowski and his hussars to there. And then we'll shift the Zeton hussars to there. All ready for when I feel the need to charge. The 24-pounders are now on the Fuchsberg and will dominate, well, everything. I could charge. Oh no, they've already moved, haven't they? Whoops. Oh well, not that it matters. In this case, then, these grenadiers will shift up and shoot them. And they will shift up to there, thinking more long term. There's two big reasons for that. It's one, to not leave my heavy cavalry too exposed. But it's also to help put on more pressure on the Russians to see if they will break. What have we got? 236 out of 9. And it's only about to become 1 PM. Yeesh. Well, let's push on to the melee. We've got what? We got the big one. Did that do a lot? Not really. But it certainly helped. Yeah. Yeah, figured that wouldn't do anything, but what does matter at this point is I hopefully have now opened up a nice big gap in the centre of the Russian line. Despite the army's complete exhaustion, essentially, at this point. So, we might be having to call the battle at some point. Just simply because of the sheer exhaustion. But we shall see. For now, however, I think that is going to be the turn. So, am I appalled at this battle so far? No, not really. I'm appalled at my own mistake of feeling rushed to attack. I should have played it much more less Napoleonic rush, more Age of Reason, methodical. But you live and learn. So, I thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, as always. But let me know what you think of Zorndorf. Would you like to see more of these battles from the Age of Reason over, say, Napoleonics or American Civil War? And I will see you all next time. So until then, bye-bye for now.